the Swallows, they have the great misfortune, at least their pitchers do, of the park factors at Meiji Jingu Stadium are just
Oh, yeah,
insane. I mean, it's like
it's crazy.
the home run rate there is almost twice as high as any other stadium in MPB. So it's
And,
crazy.
and that's what made Murakami's season like so funny was because yeah, he had a lot of homers at home, but like he was also just as good on the road. And
Yes,
it
exactly.
was like yeah, it was just funny
He
to
was
like
not
see
like a
him.
home merchant by any means. Like he was hitting
Yeah.
everywhere. And yeah, we'll see what he does here in his final season before he goes to MLB. I actually had a dream the other day that he had 59 homers this year. I don't think that's going to happen with the dead balls, but
Hey, let's
I just
dream it into
manifested it. You know,
existence.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
manifest it.
like the home run he hit at Tokyo Dome a couple days ago. Um, it was back there. It was like
I think I
450.
quote tweeted you and said like Siri, show me power and aura. Like
Yeah,
that's what
it's like,
Murakami is.
look,
It's like
I know he struck out in like his other four at bats, but he did like when he gets a hold of one, it's like, man, very few guys in the world look as good as him.
yeah, I'll go ahead and say like his power is Stanton
Yep,
Judge level of power. Like Otani, like he hits the ball a long way. It's gonna be the hit tool. Like the hit
yep,
tool is gonna be what does him in or helps him succeed. But he's still a good player. Like everyone's been talking him down. He's still a really really good player, and he's like ultra productive. Like his
yep.
WRC pluses are just like insanely high. And yeah, he's such a good MPB
Yeah,
player. I'm excited for this last season. For
I
honestly,
think people just need to adjust their expectations because it's like, the 230 WRC plus from
yeah.
2022. It's like that's a probably an outlier season.
So he was like Barry Bonds, like Sadahura O, like
Yeah.
level of like brilliance, and people are
Yeah,
like, "Oh, we
and
need that every year."
I think there will be an adjustment period in MLB. I do think the whiffs are a big issue, but at the end of the day, it's like he's still an incredible talent. He just, don't expect like superstar 50 homers in MLB. It's just like, take it easy on him, give him a time to adjust to the league. I think he can hit fastballs. I just think that he hasn't his timing's been off.
Same, same. I'll probably do a deep dive in him at some point, but I think his mechanics and like the way he loads throws him off and stuff like that. But I do think in terms of like comping him to guys, I think his ceiling is like Matt Olson,
Yes,
and like, but if he becomes like a Kyle Schwarber type player or like a
still good.
Muncie type player, like that's really good. Like that's
Yeah.
that's what you want. But I think like his ceiling is like he could be Matt Olson. He could hit 40 bombs,
Yeah,
45
and
bombs in
and
MLB.
I
I mean
definitely want to.
MLB. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see him at first base. I don't want to see him at third base down the line.
I mean,
But
yeah, I don't think. I mean, you've seen our DRS numbers. Like, I think we
yeah,
just we don't
it's
love him like
it's
at all.
minus 30.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's tough. But even if he DHs, like if he hits, like he's gonna be Schwarber. Like if he hits 40 bombs
Yep.
from the DH spot, whatever. Like that's fine. So